Ready? So Nidhi would like to share. Even actually, honestly speaking, I forgot because CAP has a dual benefit. One is definitely it helps us to achieve the next level in our professional career, and she achieved in last 3.5 years with CAP certification. But we also would like to know how CAP certification help in her personal life. Okay, because when you complete CAP, you learn lifestyle expense concept, time value of money, you learn the products. So how it helped and how you find yourself far better than your colleagues, or you can say batchmates, those who have not completed CFP.
Yeah, so actually, like after I completed my CFP and financial planning, so I also got aware about, like, if I'm telling my clients that there's a benefit of compounding for the long term. If you start it now, so at the age of 60, when you retire, you'll have a big corpus, like we also do with the calculations and all. So it also hit me, like, I should also start my planning and start something as an investments. And now that I've started earning, I should actually put something into investments. So I opened a PPF account. That was the first thing that I did. And like after completing the certification and also at the age of 23, I opened a PPF account. Like, people are saying you're too young to actually think about your retirement. So I think no, actually this is a time, because if I'm recommending my clients to do it at the age of 30, 40, and if they are too late, so what's the use of actually doing this and benefiting the client, and if I'm not actually doing it for myself? So that is the first thing I did, that is opening a PPF account. And also I started SIPs, the investments, and like some small goals I have in mind, that I have to achieve this or that. So I started actually investing and saving for the same. So I just recommend and I just suggest that you all should also actually start investing. Even a 1,000 or 2,000 SIP per month will actually make you into a create a bigger corpus at the end of maybe 5 years, 10 years down the line. It really helps. So while you're actually advising your clients about SIPs and the PPFs and all those investments, do it for yourself as well. It will really help you.
Definitely, we have to first apply, na? Until we not are the user of the financial planning, or we are not convinced and we are not doing investing. So it is like that again. What we will recommend, it is not from our heart. If I have a example habit of smoking and I am promoting the habit of non-smoking, it is just sake of promoting. It is my job profile, okay? Because I am recruited by one NGO and NGO has provided some list of benefit. Okay, what are the advantage of not smoking, or of what are the disadvantage of smoking, and I am just doing. But if I am a having a conviction, and if I was, then I quit. Okay, and then I start. It is from my heart. So right now we are already whether we are a professional or whether it is freshers. Okay, some might be already doing on a partly, some might be yet to start, but we have to start in our own way. It is not necessarily you have to start with the 10,000 SIP. Suppose if someone is earning at 20,000 per month, it start with the 10% of income, 2,000 rupees. Okay, but you say that no, I'll have an income of some handsome amount and then I'll start again. It is a wrong thought for client as well as financial planner also. Good, very good. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
thanks Nidhi for coming, sharing your success story. So some chocolates from our side.
So many. Thank you so much.
Okay, bye.